welcome back to another episode of 4th Grade Mission Memoirs, where 4th graders tell us all about their research and their learning on their missions in our social studies unit. I am Miss Hampson, and I am joined today by Miss Eleanor Wills. Eleanor, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Awesome. And Eleanor, what mission were you in charge of?
I was in charge of Mission Santa Inés.
Santa Inés. Okay, so we're going to learn a lot about Santa Inés from these questions and answers that Eleanor has written and prepared to share with us. So Eleanor, you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Awesome. Here we go. Question number 1. Where is Mission Santa Inés located?
The mission is located in the Santa Inés Valley near the Danish town of Solvang. Because of the difficult route travelers had to take to reach the mission, its social life was limited.
Oh, that's interesting. I've been to Solvang before. Have you been to Solvang?
No.
You have to go and then see your mission. All right. Question number 2. Who founded Mission Santa Inés and in what year?
Father Esteban Tapas founded the Mission Santa Inés on September 17th, 1804.
Awesome. And question number 3, who was the patron saint of Mission Santa Inés?
The Saint of Rome, a 13-year-old Roman girl martyred in AD 304.
Wow. What Indian tribe's land was Mission Santa Inés built on?
The Mission Santa Inés is located on the Chumash tribe's land. The Chumash tribe is nomadic, which means they move their whole community to follow herds of animals.
That's super interesting. Why was the nickname of Mission Santa Inés Hidden Gem of the Missions?
It was referred to as the hidden gem of the missions because it was located in a very beautiful location.
Wow. Definitely would be cool to visit one day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 6. What did they eat at Mission Santa Inés?
At the mission for breakfast, they ate atole. Atole is a soup that is made from barley and other grains. Dinner was served at 12 p.m., the time that we normally eat lunch. Dinner was pozole, a soup made of beans and peas. At the end of the workday, another serving of atole would be served before bedtime.
Wow, I want to try atole now. Question number 7. What type of work did the people who lived at the mission do?
The men at the mission worked in the fields and tended to the crops and the animals. The women at the mission worked weaving cloth and making clothing. They also boiled down fat to make soap and candles. The children helped the women with their chores. Other work that was done at the mission was leatherworking, metalworking, winemaking, and olive pressing to make olive oil.
They did a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Question number 8. What was the population of Mission Santa Inés?
The highest population of the mission was 768 people in 1815.
And question number 9. What challenges did the mission face that limited their prosperity?
Some major events that hurt the prosperity of the mission were the earthquake of 1812 and the Chumash revolt of 1824, when the Indians aggressively protested treatment by the military guard.
Question number 10. What is the history and design of the mission church?
The current church, with its plain facade, dates in 1817. In 1825, the interior was repainted, and the central part of the church building was repainted in 1911.
And question number 11. What happened to the original bell tower, and what was it replaced by?
The original bell tower collapsed in 1811, and it was rebuilt with 5 bells. It was restored to its original style in 1947.
So if we visited today, we would see the restored version?
Yes.
Yes. Question number 12. What artifacts is the Mission Santa Inés famous for?
The Mission Santa Inés is known for its collection of vestments. A vestment is a robe worn by clergy. The Mission Museum has a chasuble, a sleeveless vestment that was worn by Father Juana Pelacera. They also have a 17th century cape made from materials from the court of Louis XIV of France.
Wow, they have a lot of interesting things there. And last question, number 13. What other special items are found in the church museum?
The bells of 1804, 1808, and 1818 are displayed in the Mission Museum. The museum also houses a painting of the Archangel Raphael, rendered on canvas by a neophyte convert of Santa Inés. A neophyte is a person who is new to a subject, skill, or belief. The neophytes that resided at Mission Santa Inés were referred to as the Sentinels. Thank you for listening to my presentation about Mission Santa Inés.
Amazing. Awesome. That concludes our interview about Mission Santa Inés. Eleanor, do you have any final thoughts to share with us before we go?
I think it was a good decision to do a podcast interview because CVCS just opened up one. And I think it's cool to try something new instead of doing what things that people last year could have done.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you for trying something new. And it's really cool to have a different outlet to share your research and your learning, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. This concludes our interview. I'm Ms. Hampson, and we will see you on the next episode of 4th Grade Mission Memoirs. Bye for now.
Bye.
This episode has been a production of the Capistrano Valley Christian Schools Podcast Network. Capistrano Valley Christian Schools is a Christian JK through 12 school in San Juan Capistrano, California. Be sure to check out, subscribe to, and leave a review of this show and the other shows on our network on your podcast player of choice. Doing so supports the school community in a multitude of ways. For more information about the CVCS Podcast Network or any of our other shows, check out cvcs.org or email podcasts@cvcs.org. On behalf of the whole network, this is Mr. Jasper saying thank you again for listening and stay tuned for more.